This is Anthony Gordon, Artist Relations Manager for Avid. We are here at South by Southwest 2010, and today we've been meeting with a lot of different people from the world of music who are using our stuff, world of music, world of film, and you're the first fellow that we talked to who is here on the live sound tip. So can you introduce yourself and tell us what you do?
My name is Mike Manewitz. I work for Big House Sound here in Austin, Texas, and we're a big audio rental house, and I'm an engineer for them. Yeah.
Big House is Big House the biggest independent audio rental company in Texas? Is that what I've heard?
I'm not sure about Texas, for sure Austin and the Austin metro area, but yeah, we do Austin city limits. We're doing Auditorium Shores here at South by Southwest, Stubbs Barbecue downtown. We're all over the place, so but we stay pretty busy.
Those are like the most venerable institutions of music in the United States, one might say.
Yeah, absolutely. They're huge, and there's a lot of name recognition that goes with handling events like that, and of that size and that scope, and executing them well.
That's the thing. It's not just the name recognition; it's executing them well, right? It's responsibility. You have a huge responsibility to come in here and nail the sound, right?
Yeah, you only get one shot. You can't do the show over, if the sound's all messed up. So,
So, coming into the live sound environment, how much of a learning curve do you think there is for using a digital console like this with plugins and all that kind of stuff to somebody who's kind of old school working on, analog consoles?
I think between all the different digital boards that are out there, the learning curve on this is not very steep. I've kind of talked to and browbeat a lot of my analog loving coworkers into, hey, we don't need to haul a 9-foot console to the gate. We can do the exact same thing with this. Look at your footprint. When you open the truck, and instead of two Heritages back to back in the back of the truck and all the stagehands are groaning, you've got two of these guys side by side in the space of one board, and all the stagehands are excited because they don't have to tip a giant console and carry it up 3 flights of stairs, and there's just the logistical side of things, the size of it, the weight of it, and then the actual learning curve once you jump on it is not very steep. And I've had a lot of touring guys who insist on analog and say, hey, why don't you check this out, and they get up to speed in no time, and I'm showing them little tricks, and they're like getting used to it, and then they're jumping on it, and they really pick it up quickly. And it's pretty cool because it makes my job easier, and they see it makes their job easier. So
the desk that you're on here actually is super duper brand new. This just came out just within a matter of months. Venue SC48.
Right.
How early did you guys at Big House get into working with the SC48?
I think almost immediately. I think initially we had some of the first, within like 10 of the serial numbers or something, we had one on the road. And we've got nothing but good things to say about it. Like, each firmware update, stuff's getting better, stuff's getting tweaked a little more. There's more features that we use. And it's really great at a South by. For an event like this, we have profiles over at Stubbs. So we've got, I think we have profiles at front of house and monitors. So for instance, we've got 2 bands tonight who played earlier today at Stubbs. He's going to take his thumbstick with his monitor mix from over there, which was kind of a throw and go thing, get it up and running, get it massaged, get it mixed, get it working. And because it's cross-compatible, he's going to bring his stick in over here, and we're going to have a good starting point for relative levels, what they want in their monitors.
That, to me, is definitely the coolest thing. To folks who have not used a live sound console like the Venue, you can save your mix. You can save everything that you did earlier on a little stick, fits in your keychain, and take it to the next section, plug it in, and you're going, right?
Yeah, no, it's great. It's great, and it's USB, so it's no like weird proprietary cards or adapters or having to put it's every computer's got USB. This has USB. It makes it really easy.
And hey, Megan, would you mind doing a little pan so you can see that we're here in this is a bar. This is like a rock live music. Sticky floor. Dusty, yeah, rock and roll dive. Yeah. Stubbs is like the big, huge outdoor, biggest bands kind of playing. Yeah. And it's the same technology that you can work a little bit smaller footprint over here.
Sure.
But do you feel like have you mixed on the Profile?
Yeah.
Yeah. What differences do you see between the Profile and the SC48?
Honestly, for 90% of the shows we do, we can get away with the SC48. The only real difference is the plug-in count. But especially for monitors, unless there's some touring guys that do a whole bunch of processing on the ears and stuff, the number of plugins is not really a huge issue. For the monitor side, sometimes the guys want more slots, more plugins. Sure. On the front of house side, more commonly. But functionally, the software is the same. Have a little bit different I/O, a little bit different way the snake interacts with it. But functionally, you can do the same shows on it if your channel counts are this goes up to 48, and I think you can get up to 96 on the other ones. But within 48 channels, there's not a huge difference. It's great. It's I don't know.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's great.
That might be a good segue. Hey, I want to thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us in between gigs. How many gigs are you doing tonight?
Well, I lucked out, and this is my one gig today. But then this ends at like 2 or 3, and then I got to turn around and be in San Antonio at 9 a.m. So.
Well, that's the life of the working live sound engineer, folks.
Yeah, feast or famine.
Feast or famine. It was a pleasure meeting you. Thank you so much, and it's great to see you.
Absolutely.